Hello, you are on the Balance of Style channel. The topic of this video is the invisible machine stitch. Mastering the stitch will make your sewing life much easier, as many dresses and pants look much more beautiful without visible finishing stitches along the hem. I'll also tell you what machine settings are best for different fabric densities. Let's get started. The invisible stitch on sewing machines looks like this, with stitches sometimes going into a zigzag. To sew the stitch on my sewing machine, I use this feet, but more common sewing machine brands use this type of feet. For the demonstration, I will be using a dense fabric. Here are the settings for dense fabric: needle size 90, thread tension 4/6, feet pressure 5, stitch length 20. This size, stitch width 4. If you are using medium density fabric, the optimal settings are needle size 80, thread tension 4/6, feet pressure 5, stitch length 17.5, stitch width 3. For thin fabrics, the settings are almost the same, except for the needle size. Let's assume this is the hem of the garment, and I'm going to hem it with a 5 centimeters fold. To sew the invisible stitch, we fold the garment so that the edge of the fabric sticks out about 7 mm. When making the garment, we first finish the edge with an overlock, but to demonstrate the invisible stitch clearly, I won't do that here. You can pin it for your convenience. Now let's move to the sewing machine. I align the folded edge with the edge of the foot. We make a back stitch and then sew. When the stitch goes into a zigzag, make sure the needle grabs just a few threads from the main fabric. This is the way you will get the invisible stitch. Here, when the zigzag stitch catches the main fabric, it's very important to make sure that the needle only catches a few fibers. Let's see how it looks when finished. This is the inside. This is the front side. Not a single stitch is visible. Sewing the stitch requires some skill. But once you master it, you won't regret the time spent. Of course, it's easier to do it on dense fabrics, so start with them and gradually move to thinner ones. Of course, you can make an invisible stitch by hand, but it is way longer. So I would recommend mastering the machine stitch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and stay stylish.